Hey, how's it going YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how much the Jusuf Nurkic injury is going to hurt the Portland Trailblazers and how much it has hurt them now. And I'll be getting to what they're going to be losing with Jusuf Nurkic being out for the year. And if you don't know, Jusuf Nurkic suffered a horrible injury, the leg injury, and if you want to look it up, you can go ahead. I'm not going to be showing it in this video. I hate watching those type of videos where people break their legs. It just makes me cringe. I hate watching that, so I'm not going to make y'all sit through that either. But it was bad. Not as bad as the Gordon Hayward one, but it was pretty bad, and he's going to be out for the rest of the season. So I'm beginning to how he actually helped him this year and was having a pretty good year, and what they're going to be losing now, and be like what they're going to be struggling at now that he is gone. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing I'm beginning to for this video is going to be how he has actually helped them this year, and how he's just been a great third scoring option. Now this year he's having a very good year, averaging 15.6 points per game, 10.4 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, 50% from the field, and he's just been overall a great compliment to both CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. And I mean, the big reason they work so well together is because you have two elite guards, one in CJ McCollum, who's a dead-eye shooter, but can also score in everywhere, and Damian Lillard can literally do everything. He was an MVP candidate at the end of last year. He can do literally anything. So I mean, with those two guards, you're already gonna be very good. But now you have a center that in the paint can take over at any time it wants, scoring or defensively. That's gonna help you a lot, as I mean, CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard, now it's like they can't have their bigs coming out to help as much, because now if they help, Damian Lillard and McCollum were talented enough to find Nurkic when the open when the big man comes help, and then he's going to be open. So he complements them very well, and he has been a very big reason for their success, and it has helped them a lot. But now pretty much how this injury hurts them and what they're actually going to be like losing, one thing is going to be their depth, as this hurts their depth a lot, as Nurkic is being out will force Enes Kanter to become a starting center. Now Enes Kanter and Jusuf Nurkic, there's not that big of a drop-off. Yes, I think Nurkic is a better player, but I mean, Kanter is still a very good starting center on your team. That's not where it really hurts you. But now, instead of having one of the best six-man in the entire league in Enes Kanter, now your six-man becomes Rodney Hood. Now, yes, Rodney Hood's still a good young player, but I mean, I would much rather Enes Kanter, the veteran, very talented player who went pretty deep in the playoffs before. I would want him to be my six-man and really be able to come off the bench and provide the injury, besides a young guy in Rodney Hood, who the only time he's been in the playoffs, he did not play very good at all. So I mean, yes, he's a good six-man, but nowhere near having the same thing as Enes Kanter. But now even more so, it's going to hurt them more, because now instead of they having Zach Collins as their third center off the bench, Zach Collins is now the second center, which is going to force him to play more minutes, and he has not so far lived up to the potential that everybody wanted him to. And he's an alright player, but I mean, a player in playoff time that's going to be getting big playoff minutes than Zach Collins. Young, he's going to have to step up, and it's really going to be hard for him to step up, getting more minutes and really being forced into that role of having to be the next backup center to really pick up the slack that Jusuf Nurkic left off. So that's going to be a big responsibility for a lot of young guys on their team, and I think it's going to hurt them a lot, because I mean, they are a pretty deep team and a very talented team. That's why still have Rodney Hood as your six-man is a very good thing, especially when you have to move Enes Kanter away. So I mean, still a very deep team and still a pretty talented team even without Jusuf Nurkic, but it is going to hurt the depth quite a bit, especially at that center position, because Zach Collins is a huge drop-off from Enes Kanter. I do think that a lot. But now my next thing is going to be rebounding, as right now they are currently the third best rebounding team in the entire league. So y'all might be like, how are they going to struggle rebounding? Well, I mean, when you're losing someone that gets 10 rebounds per game, and then you no longer have that, and Enes Kanter is not a glass cleaner like Jusuf Nurkic is. Enes Kanter is more of an offensive-minded player. So I mean, he's not going to be grabbing boards like Jusuf Nurkic, so that's going to hurt a lot. But now, since you don't have Enes Kanter coming off the bench, because Enes Kanter can grab boards, but now I mean, Enes Kanter is just not as good of a rebounder as Jusuf Nurkic as well. So now they're going to be struggling to get rebounds just a little bit more, and they're probably going to drop a little bit. So all those offensive rebounds and the extra possessions that we're getting is going to probably be cut down a little bit, which could actually hurt their offense. And their offense is a decently big part of their team as of right now. But now, in my next reason is going to be defensively, and I think this is where it's going to hurt them the most, and we're going to see them most like wear and tear on the team, and they're not going to be that good defensively, at least, as because with the team already, with Jusuf Nurkic, they were only ranked 14th in the league. But now, with them losing Jusuf Nurkic, who this year is averaging 1.4 blocks per game and 1 steal per game, and 1 steal per game doesn't sound like a lot, but coming from your center, that is a good bit. Like, not many centers average 1 steal per game, especially like traditional centers like Jusuf Nurkic. They usually don't get many steals because they don't have fast hands, but his team's been very good, and their defense is only going to go down. Yes, the 14th is pretty respectable, but now that it's going to go way down, because Enes Kanter, like I said earlier, is not defensive minded. He's completely offensive minded, and he's meant to score. He's a big man that likes to score, and I mean, he's really not a good defender at all, as he's only averaging 0.3 blocks per game and 0.5 steals per game this year. So obviously not going to be a very good defender for them, and I think that's going to be a very big drop off, and their pay protection is going to go way down, and I think it's going to hurt them a lot, and they're going to start getting exposed on inside the paint and like on the glass and stuff, because I don't think Enes Kanter can pick up what Jusuf Nurkic did defensively and brought it to the team. So all around, Jusuf Nurkic with that center that could literally do everything. Jusuf Nurkic could score, play defense, grab boards, protect the rim, kind of help spread the floor a little bit for CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. But now with Enes Kanter stepping up, it's going to hurt him because, I mean, like I said, obviously he's not going to be coming off the bench, but also because Enes Kanter, although being offensively minded, he's not as dominant offensively as Jusuf Nurkic is. The chemistry is not as much there. I mean, they just signed Enes Kanter off the waiver wire, I'm pretty sure, or out of the free agents or whatever. I'm pretty sure they just signed Enes Kanter. So already the chemistry wasn't there when he was coming off the bench, but now he's starting and the chemistry's not there. Plus CJ McCollum's going to be out for a little bit longer, so the chemistry is going to take a long time for it to actually develop from them three. So I highly doubt it gets to the point where they need it to be. And then, like I said, Zach Collins, I just don't trust him to be playing big minutes for them. But unfortunately, guys, in the first video, so comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think the Portland Trail Blazers are going to be hurting a lot from this? Do you think they're going to be okay? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did like me, point like button, subscribe button, that would mean the world to me. Y'all been showing so much support, and I cannot thank y'all enough. But also have to give all praise to God. He's the reason I'm here. He blessed me, put me in this position to make these videos every other day for you guys. It really just blessed me. Like, I cannot thank him enough. He's kept everyone around me safe and healthy. Same with me, and I hope he's doing the same for y'all. And I'm just so blessed to be here and so blessed to be motivated to make these videos on a regular basis for you guys and be able to. I mean, I'm blessed to even be able to make these videos and spread his name through this. So yeah, just so much praise to him. But also, I hope you have a good day. I mean, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Have a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye, boo. Blah, blah, blah.